the needle just bloop. It's out of my hand, y'all. Like, it's falling out of my hand. Like, it was so weird to me. I'm like, damn, I'm really, like, I'm in my head, I'm like,
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
what is up, my hot tamales? It's your girl Lex back on the video. If you don't know now, you know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We like new people and it's just that on that, okay? If you are returning back to my channel, I know you guys are wondering, like, wait, hold on, Lex, where is you at? Guys, I have exciting news. Guys, this is my new YouTube room. I am so excited to show you guys. I love every piece about this room. Here's a little background story. All these paintings are mine. Y'all see my initials on every single picture, except for this one, MJ. I did not create this. This is a gift from a long time ago. It's one of my favorites. But everything else is me. I created it. Growing up, I used to paint a lot. I love art class. I kind of put the paintbrush down when I got to high school, and I want to say my senior year is when I finally ended up getting to art class and got that juice, that the part of me, the piece of me back and flowing. I just been killing it. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest painter in the world, but I feel like with my paintings, you know what it is. You can tell what it is. I mean, they probably not spot on, especially my boy Stitch over there. But guys, today I want to give you guys a story time, and I figured during a story time, why not give y'all a little something to watch, okay? So I'm going to be painting. I'm not gonna show y'all what I'm painting yet until the end because I ain't got time for y'all to talk about me and crack on me or whatever. But I'm gonna be painting and telling y'all a story at the same time. I'm gonna put a little clip at the bottom as we go on to the story and y'all can see what I'm painting. So if you watching this video and you got this far, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe because we're on a roll to 1,000 subscribers and then just get it to it, run it up, period. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. My Instagrams, I have 2 now, modeling and regular. And I also have my Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. Let's get into this video and let's go, okay? Y'all, I can't stop selling because I've been thinking about this idea for the longest and I'm finally doing it. If you are an OG, you already know what this is. Y'all already know what's going on. And then stop acting like we don't know what's going on, okay? So let's get into it. And we're gonna start drawing. Turn the back camera on. So let's get into it, y'all. This was like sometime like last year, if not last year, the year before that. I was coming home from work and I got like an inbox from like Messenger. And so it was a girl, she inboxed me saying that she loved my hair and she loves it. And she was asking like who do it. So at the time, if y'all know, all last year I did my own hair because I wanted to learn. I was tired of paying people how to do my hair, and I was tired, like, the hairstyle wasn't lasting long enough, especially for the prices. So I gave myself a goal to do my own hair. So I told her, like, yeah, I do my own hair, whoop, whoop, whoop. And she was like, I love it. I was wondering if you can do my hair for me. It's for my birthday and yada, yada, yada. So at that time, I was kind of confident about myself. I was just like, well, I'm really good at doing hair. Like, I'm pretty good doing my own hair now. I got the gist of everything, so I'm not that bad. And, you know, hey, it's around Christmas time. Hey, I might as well make me a little Christmas money because, you know, get a little Christmas present. So I told her I could. She asked me if I can do the lace front sew-in. Now, I never did a lace front before. I always did closures, but I thought it was like the same thing. Like when I make my wigs, I'm just like, it's all the same concept. So I said, sure. And I think she came the same day, but she could only come like towards like midnight. So I went to her house to go get the lace front and the bundles so I can like pluck and prepare. So when she get here, all I have to do is install. So I'm at home, I'm bleaching the knots, I'm plucking the wig, I'm plucking the lace. So at this point, I'm kind of confident in myself. I'm like, okay, I'm doing pretty good, right? So I'm doing pretty good, and she gets here, and I start braiding her hair down, oiling her scalp and everything, preparing her to put everything on. So I watched a couple videos before because, again, I never did a lace front, but I was just like, hey, what's so hard of doing a lace front? What's the difference from a lace front and a closure? It's the same thing.
Got him! Got him!
So I want to kind of study a little bit so I won't look like an amateur, even though I was, but hey. So I'm doing her hair. I put the cap on and everything. I'm coloring it. I'm putting her hair. Now, y'all, this is where all the bullcrap starts. So I got the cap on her head. Everything glued down. It's melted. It's slay, baby. Period. So I can melt a cap down. That's one thing I know I can do. Putting the makeup on, making it look good, baby. Look good.
We don't care.
So it comes to cutting the excess cap off. So I'm cutting off the thing, y'all. Why at the same time? Y'all know that eyebrow razor with like the stem on it? I had that, and I'm like cutting it off her head and everything. But as I'm cutting it, I'm like kind of scabbing her. I think that's the word. Like at this point, she got like little scabs on her head because I'm getting a little too close, and I cut her a little bit, and I'm like, oh my God. But she not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. But you know what you can feel. Like,
Oh.
stop playing. So I hurry up and like run in the bathroom real quick. Try to get like some alcohol to clean it. Cause I'm just like, oh, I'm making her bleed. And then she not saying nothing this whole time. Like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Just keep going. So I fixed it, put a little Vaseline right there so it can stop the bleeding and everything. And so I proceed. Oh my God, y'all. So I start putting the lace on. Did I put the lace on first? I think you put the lace on first. Okay, so I think I put the lace on first. And I put everything on there. I'm gluing it. But like, I'm literally putting this thing on this girl fucking forehead. Like, when I say her forehead, it's forehead. Like, you know how Tay be like, all my girls got big ass foreheads. So they got some forehead to spur. That's literally what I was doing. But like, she didn't even have that much of a big forehead to even be doing it. But it looked awkward. Just hear me out, y'all. It looks awkward. So I'm sitting here and I'm nervous because I'm like, oh my Lanta. You know what? Let's keep going. Like, it didn't look too bad. Like, the melting and everything. Like, you can tell. Like, it looked good. But I could tell that I could have plucked way more. But I didn't. And, you know what? It's gonna all turn out right. That's in my head. In my head the whole time, I'm like, this gonna turn out right. This gonna look good. And so I'm sewing in the lace. Everything's great. Everything's sewed in place, right? So now it's time for me to sew in the back. So I'm sewing it in and I'm getting in there. I'm thinking I'm doing tight. Everything's looking good. Then out of nowhere, the freaking needle just slips out my hand. Y'all, when I say I'm sewing the girl her, the needle just blew up. It's out of my hand, y'all. Like, it's falling out of my hand. Like, it was so weird to me. I'm like, damn, I'm really, like, I'm in my head, I'm like,
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
yeah, when I say it's just hitting this girl, buka, like, it's just hitting her. I think one time the needle hit in her eye, like, it was just that bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have never made this many mistakes before. I mean, yeah, I only did my own hair, but like, I don't do it as this much, or I don't notice it. So then I'm like, you know what, forget it. I just continue to keep going. This is that. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, apologizing to her. And I'm just like, I'm like, the whole time I keep saying I'm sorry, because I'm like, I never did nothing like this. And I know she didn't hold her like, I hate you. Like, you is just, you messing up right now. So as I'm proceeding to go on, so in the videos, the people were sewing the hair. And then instead of cutting the wefts, they would just turn it and then, proceed to sew. So that's what I did. I did the whole time. Everything's on there. I made sure everything was tight as I thought. I thought everything was tight, y'all. So I think I even cut her ear too.
Out of pocket for that shit.
But now everything is sewed in, and now it's time to style. So I got my hot comb. I got the beeswax. I got all this stuff to make it flat and stuff like that. But I'm sitting here nervous because I'm just like, the whole time in my head, I'm like, this ain't looking right. This ain't really flat. Don't look like it's coming out her head. And I'm just like, oh my God. The backs look good, but the tops still look yunky, chunky. And I'm like, oh my God, this looks crazy. But I'm like, you're in too deep. Just keep going, fuck it. So I'm constantly going and I'm styling it. I finally finished her hair and she gets up Yeah. When I say gets up, and as she gets up, she touches her hair. But like not as a, bad bitch. Whoop, whoop, I look good. But she touches her hair as, yeah, she is pulling her hair down like it's a helmet. It's a hat. It's a scarf that's falling off. Like, it's a wig. Mind you, this is a sew-in, y'all. I said, hell nah. So all them doubts that I had, like I'm messing up, I'm fucking up right now. Yeah. Those, when I say my mind was racing, I'm like, oh my God. So she gets up and she like gets up and go to the bathroom. She don't say nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm like, this is terrible. She comes out the bathroom. She's like, she likes it. I think she says, like, I ain't gonna fake it. I don't know. I don't remember if she said she liked it or not, but I'm like, this look crazy. I said, yeah, this don't look good. So I actually told her right then and there, I said, you know what? I ain't gonna fake it to you. I do not like this. Do you mind if like you come back tomorrow and like we do this for real? Like, I did this for real, but me personally, I don't feel right letting you leave her looking like this. And so she was like, okay. I was just like, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, I feel like I really wasted your time. Like, I'm telling her, like, I'm like, but I really know how to do this or whatever. So I ain't gonna fake it to y'all. I remember telling her, like, this is my first time ever doing somebody else's hair. I always do my own. Now, I ain't gonna tell no tale. I don't remember when I told her this is my first time doing somebody else's hair. I only do mine. But I know I told her. When? That's the problem. But did I tell her? Yes, y'all, I did. So don't come for me in the comments and be like, Lex, you playing in people's head. I promise y'all, I really was not playing in this girl's head. Like, I really wanted to go crazy on her head. Like, I felt like at this time, because I was trying to find myself anyway. So I said, if I can kill this hair, that's just another talent under my belt. Like, yeah, I'm finna start doing her. I'm finna straight like kill this. So she leaves or go home or whatever. And so I said inbox her, I said, please come back tomorrow. Like I really, like, I'm sorry. Like, I really want to kill this for you. And she was like, okay, blah, blah. So now, guys, the next day and I'm up, I'm prepared. I barely went to sleep because I'm like, no, I need to keep looking at videos. Like, forget this. Like, I wanted to kill this. So she ended up inboxing me and she was just like, hey, I'm on my way, but I'm not getting my hair done. I'm just coming to get my weave, because she left it because we was gonna try it again. And I'm just like, no, don't like, let me, I still want to fix it. This, and she's like, no, it's okay. So at the time, I'm like, should I still charge this girl? Because like, I did something, like I did bleach it, I did pluck it. Like, yeah, the hair maintenance, the install was trash. It was trash. Like, yeah, trash. But I still was like, okay, well then, like, you still gotta pay me or whatever. So at the time, the dude I was talking to, I'm asking him, I'm like, shoot, should I still charge her? And he was just like, I mean, yeah, you still did the work. So I said, you know what? All right, cool. So I text her. At the time, I think I was trying to charge her like a $1.35. And I told her, I said, okay, you still gotta pay me $100. Now, as I think about it now, Alexis, $100? Are you serious? Really? Like, it was... Now I really think about it, like, I'm really fucked up for saying, like, 100 anything should not have came out of my mouth. But I was like, I'm thinking about Christmas. Like, that's all I was thinking about. So after that, the girl stopped texting me, and then she was like, she outside. I'm putting on my clothes, finna go outside, girl. I hear her do. I'm like, I don't like people just coming to my house like that. So I said, all right, cool. Open the door, y'all. It's the girl and her mama. I'm like, oh shit. So the mom like starts going off on me. You messed up my daughter hair, this and that. You didn't have to hear them tears all last night. I did. You messed up her hair, blah blah blah, and you gonna tell her that you do not do her hair, blah blah blah. You should have told her that in the beginning. I had to call off work for this, blah blah blah. Just a whole bunch of hoopla, and I'm just like, I'm still sitting there. And at the time, I probably looked like scared, but But I wasn't even scared because like the whole time I'm looking at the girl and I'm like, she looks so sad and all I can do is feel her pain. So I'm like, I'm trying to explain to the mama like, yes, I know I fucked up this now. I did tell her this is my first time doing this. I'm not trying to fumble y'all on the bag and take your money. Like, this was not that. Like, I honestly, genuinely wanted to do her. Like, I ain't trying to, you know, I want somebody to come out looking like a baby. It's like, that was my goal. But could I do it? No. Did I try? Genuinely try? Yes, I did. So I'm like, you know what? And the daughter just said stuff, and then like she told him, she's like, no, mama, she did tell me this and that. Like, she was trying to help me out too, because I wasn't trying to be rude. Like, I wasn't trying to do that. And like, so like even her mama was like, I got sisters, I do her, this and that, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. But in my head, the whole time in my head, I'm like, if y'all know how to do her, why did she come in the first place? Like, why didn't y'all just do her? But I'm like, you know what? I ain't trying to fight fire with fire, try to be, I'm right, this and that, but I just let it go. But like at the time, like, I'm like, okay. To the girl that I did her, if you were watching this video, I honestly want to say I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Like, I really was not trying to get over you. Like, this was not part of the plan. Like, I really wanted you to look good, girl. Like, I wanted you to come out popping. And the fact that I could not achieve that, I'm sorry. Like, it was bad. So then, after that, the mama was trying to offer me to do her hair, like braiding her hair, giving me her tips and stuff like that. But I think she was just saying that so to let me know that they wouldn't pay me or whatever, or whoop, 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 cause they ain't pay me, and she ain't never inboxed me for me to do her hair. So I'm just like, yeah, that was bad. It is what it is. Like, I really could, like, they could have jumped me if they wanted to, because I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Like, that was bad. Like, Alexis, why did you do that? But like, I'm being honest. I really tried to do her hair. Like, I did. Like, I'm not gonna fake it. So then the girl ended up going to another appointment that day with like a dude. And when I say he slayed her, like, he really slayed it. And I couldn't achieve it. I mean, I couldn't. I wanted to. I tried to. And, ooh. But I didn't. Like, I was just, like, I've been looking at the pictures and I'm seeing her hair and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, I really could have just killed that. But the fact that I couldn't makes it so sad, because, like, I really wanted to try it again. And she didn't let me. But I looked at her and I felt so bad. I was just like, eh. And I know she probably be looking at my stories, so she probably don't even follow me no more. I don't even know. But thank God she never, like, you know how people was doing the, like, stuff on Facebook and post, she fucked up my hair, this and that. Like, I thank her for, like, not doing it to me. Because, I mean, honestly, it wasn't like that type stuff. But, yeah, that's what happened. I ended up calling my friends afterwards. I'm like, y'all, I fucked up. I messed up this girl hair. Everybody wanted to see it. But I never took any pictures or nothing of her hair because it was so bad, and I just knew I was gonna redo it. So I was gonna redeem myself. And everybody's just like, Alexis, what would you do that? You know, you can't be messing up people's hair. And the whole time, everybody be like, well, you gotta try new things and this and that. Don't give up, blah, blah. So, like, once I really want to do something, now it's, you can't be messing up people's hair. It wasn't even on purpose. Like, I really tried. Like, everybody really tried to gun for me. And I was like,
Motherfucker.
I felt so bad. Don't play in people's hair, people. Even if you really think you can do something, go to your friends. Go mess up their hair. Because, yeah. That was not fun. Yeah. It was giving very much ugly. 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 We're gonna keep going though. Don't like it, but we're gonna keep going. Like, it's just not giving. Okay, guys, so I'm about to finish the rest of this off camera, and I'm gonna put it on the back camera so y'all can see it. Cause I can't concentrate talking and painting at the same time, and I'm really not liking this painting, so I gotta get into it to get what I'm trying to achieve, okay? So I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Just watch this commercial break. Okay, y'all, we give it a little bit. Y'all had to improvise and use a little bit of my fingers. But y'all, so far it's getting so good. I just want to get back with y'all, let y'all know. Keep watching. If you're watching this far, keep going, y'all, because yeah, we finna kill this for real. Keep watching, y'all. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I am not 100% finished, but I want to kind of continue this with you guys. I want to critique this way more because I know what I can do, but this is the end of this video. I just didn't want to make this video too long. I really hope you guys love and enjoy every minute of this. And yeah, if you guys want a part 2, I think I want a part 2. Give me, you know, let's get this video to 50 likes. And let's get us to 600 to our 1,000, okay? So we like, what, 25 away? 25 more subscribers and 50 likes. Not too much to handle. So if you want to see another one part 2, make sure you tell a friend and a friend and a friend to go subscribe and like Big Legs, okay? So this is it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to take your sip. I love y'all. Peace.